Welcome back to another episode of Holiday to Adventures, and you guessed it, we're heading back out in the outback. But this time, we're off to a new and unknown location for us. Stay tuned because we're catching and cooking redclaw crayfish, getting the rig dirty, cooking up some epic food, making campfires, and exploring some fresh land. And to top it off, it's bloody hot up here in the north, so let's rip into it, guys. Let's go camping. Right, we made it to our camp. 2.5 hour drive. We already got the mat out and we've sussed out our exact spot where we want to camp. It's not a bad little spot actually. It's been pretty hot up here in North Queensland, so we got on the road a little bit later than usual, so we've only got about an hour and a half before sunset, but at least it's nice and cool at this spot. We haven't been to this spot yet before, so there's a few other people camped here. People down there and people down there. So we've just come across this causeway here. As you can see, there's an egret over there. He's probably waiting for fish or hopefully redclaw, which is what we're after. It looks like a pretty good spot too, so hopefully it's not too fished out. I think it's pretty popular. The egret's running. But it's kind of cool, like we've got this campsite just down there and it kind of sounds like we're near a waterfall, so that's pretty nice. All right, we better get our campsite ready. Alrighty, campground is more or less set up. Still gotta do the table, set up a few chairs, sort out what we're gonna do for dinner. Got the kayak set up. I'm gonna start getting the nets ready, so hopefully we can catch some redclaw tonight. And Jess has got the tent set up. She's gonna do the mattress. It's looking good. Man, what a spot really though. Pity we haven't got the place all to ourselves, but you know, sometimes you just gotta share the land with other people, but hopefully we have got redclaw tomorrow. That's our main mission for this trip, and obviously just to get away and enjoy nature. Alrighty, let's get some nets set up. I hear noise. Blow that mattress up. Alrighty, now what was I doing? Ah yes, redclaw nets. Let's rip into it, eh? Alrighty, time to sort these nets out. Now, I'm not sure if you remember from the last episode, to catch redclaw is very, very simple. All you need is a net. We use opera nets, tin potatoes, Coles brand, that's our favourite. little bottle with holes in it, dog biscuits, pedigree, bit of string, tie the bottle in. So I'm gonna rip into this. Obviously, trusty knife. Put the I should have done this at home, to be honest, but we ran out of time this morning. Just like that. Just a small handful. You don't need many dog biscuits really. Screw that in. Grab your net. Tie it in the net just like that. Don't need any fancy knots with this. Alrighty. This is the special weapon. I think I can hear someone coming. It's definitely a popular area, I think. Tin potato. Get rid of the juice. Oh, look at that. Someone's about to cross. Are they? They're stopped at the causeway. It's alright. Maybe just checking out the scenery. It's pretty nice here. Alrighty. Half a tin straight into the little sack there. One net. Alrighty, the nets are ready to go, so we're going to throw them in before sunset. Alrighty, I'm going to get Jess on the kayak. We're going to put a couple just along here and then maybe 3 along there and see how they go tonight, and if they do well, we'll throw a couple more nets in and see how we go, eh?
Yeah, it's got some redclaw.
She's got 3 nets. Off she goes. Loaded the kayak up with 3 nets. Oh man, she loves redclaw. She loves kayaking and redclaw. So, and I've got a couple here. I'm just gonna put some on this side, just see how it goes. What a ripper night. No wind, nice and warm, by the water, camping. It's not very deep on this side of the bank, so I might give this one to Jess as well. I just put one on this side, just see how it goes. Yeah, like I said, we haven't been here before, so who knows? And man, this egret over here, he's been there for like 2 hours. Just fishing on the causeway. So that tells me there's definitely something in this river. Hopefully it's redclaw. It seems a lot shallower on this side where we've camped, but like I said, it's the only campsite that we could actually find that's close to this area. Otherwise we would have had to have gone somewhere else, and we really didn't have time because we left it too late, or late in the day, because it's hot up here in North Queensland. So we really just didn't want to be setting up in the peak of the day. So we set it up in the afternoon. It's super nice right now. Sun is basically gone somewhere in those trees over there. We're just gonna relax for the rest of the afternoon and take it easy tonight. Get up nice and early tomorrow, check the pots. Hopefully there's some redclaw in there. Hopefully. Alrighty. I'm going to see you guys in the morning to continue this outback adventure. Morning, guys. Whoa. Starting to warm up already. This just sounded like a waterfall all night. But I think it's time to check some nets.
I got some stonkers. There's only 3, but they're massive. Great catch. You should see one of the ones in here. It's massive.
That is massive.
Massive redclaw.
Check this out. These are massive. Look at this. Look at the size of this one. We didn't get many this morning, but the ones we did get are absolutely huge. That's a big redclaw. Even the smallest one is like our normal size that we catch. Look at that, that's another monster. Look at the size of the tail. That's huge. Small nippers on this one though, but that flipper is huge. Couple more, they're nice. Whoa. Redclaw in far north Queensland. This right here, that's gonna be lunch today. We haven't got many of them, but the ones we did get are absolutely stonkers. Check out the tails on them. Look at that. That is gonna be tasty. Beast. Jeez, it's getting hot already, but we are absolutely stoked with our catch today. So stay tuned because for lunch is gonna be a nice catch and cook of massive redclaw. And they are massive. There's some big redclaw. I don't think we've even caught redclaw that big before. How's the fishing going, mate? Just Egret over there, you know. He's fishing. Catching anything? Bet you'll be there all day long. All right, these are gonna go inside the Hessian bag. And I'm gonna go straight on ice, put them to sleep, and we've got lunch. Alrighty, let's go find some firewood to cut up. Man, check out the view. Look at that. Aha. Found a good dead log. How good. Look at that. Make some logs out of this one, I reckon. It's good firewood. This is where I'm going to build the fire right here, I reckon. Nice clearing. This looks good. I'll just get some rocks. There's some rocks over there from a previous campfire, so I'm going to move those rocks here and build a little fire pit for us. But first, we're going to go collect the firewood before it gets too hot. All right, got one log. So I think I've collected enough timber for tonight. So now we just got to cut it all down so we can make a nice campfire later on today. Okay, got all the firewood sorted. Now time to build a fire. Alrighty, let's sort out this fire pit, eh? Alrighty, we're done with the fire. But right now, I'm gonna get out of the sun because it is bloody hot. That's good. I'm gonna go put some of these nets in early. I'm gonna go for a little paddle on the kayak and go down the river a bit further and see if we can find some deeper holes. We just had some watermelon, so I cut up the skin and I'm gonna put that into the nets as well. I think yabbies and redclaw also enjoy the sweetness of a watermelon. Alrighty, I've set up 3 nets. Now I can go take them down in the kayak. Whew. Alrighty, let's go see if we can find some good spots for these nets, eh? Oh, nothing better than this. The current is actually just slowly taking me downstream. Fully loaded with nets. What a spot. I wonder it's redclaw here. Hey guys.
Yeah, mate, right.
Man, how good is it down here?
Oh, mate.
You got a prime spot, yeah? You got the beers, how good? Wow, this spot down here is amazing.
Lovely, isn't it?
Oh, it's so good. Man, if you could get your truck down here, this looks like a nice camping spot. Just in there. That looks awesome. Same as that sandy bank there. That looks so good. If you could get in camping in there, you would have probably the best spot on the river. Oh, someone is camping down there actually. In a canoe and some swags. They probably just brought him down. This spot looks good. Just tied it to this tree here. We're just gonna drop him in. Hope there's redclaw in there. How deep is it? Wow, it's deep there. That's my entire oar went under, so I'm happy with that. That's another one in. I reckon I'll go to this spot. Start there. How deep are you here? Deep. There. Where's the end of it? Tie this onto here. It's always tedious work in a kayak. Best way to catch them though, you just get redclaw all along the bank. You don't have to just do it from where you're camping. Although you can just do it from where you're camping. It's so much easier and you get much better spots if you can cruise down the bank in a kayak. That's how we do it every time. Alrighty, I'll push it out of here. Let's throw her out here, eh? Fingers crossed it's not on a log or caught on a rock or something and it's tipped up sideways. Should be alright though. 2 on that side of the bank and 1 there. Perfect. I just got to remember where I put them. Welcome back to another Catch and Cook Redclaw edition. Now we're just doing them a little different today. We're just boiling them straight in the pot with some salt water, all right? So we've got the Campfire cooker is absolutely boiling right now. Now we've got our 6 quite large redclaw. Now these here, you just want to chuck them straight into the hot pot. Straight in, just like that. Wow, look at the size of that. That is a massive redclaw. See, they still kind of twitch a little bit, but that's very normal. Just gonna put the lid back on, get that to a boil. That'll only take a few minutes. Once they go really, really red, you know they're really, really done. All right, it only took a few minutes and she is boiling. So this won't take very long now, just a couple of minutes. Ooh, they smell good. These have been roll boiling for about 3 minutes now and they look pretty done. Look at that, nice and red, beautiful. So I'm gonna just take these and let these drain and cool off outside here. Ooh, they look good. Nothing beats just a nice freshly boiled redclaw. And just like that, we've cooked our 6 redclaw and now it's time to make a platter and that's lunch for us, I reckon. Redclaw and platter, can't go wrong. Alrighty, time to dig in. Alrighty, it's time to eat one of these monster redclaws. Look at the size of the thing. Look at that. That's a crayfish. Oh, that is perfect. It just literally pulled straight out. Look at that. That's its flipper. Look at that, straight out. That's when you know it's cooked absolutely perfect. So you can just ditch that to a side. Look at this. That there is a delicious tail. Oh man, this is so good. Nothing beats just fresh redclaw. Look at the size of this thing. You are delicious, buddy. Look at that. Time to go. While Jess is out dropping some nets in, I'm probably gonna set up a shower here, I reckon. And check this out. Jess, while I was out putting nets in as well, has made a path. How cool is that? Sorted. Shower's all sorted. Jess is still putting some pots out and the wind's really picked up and there's a lot of cloud that's just come over, so I don't know, there must be some storms around. Obviously we got no reception so we can't check what the weather's doing, but I don't think it's going to be anything too drastic tonight. But we'll just see how it goes. At least the pots are in, we can relax. Tonight, I'm cooking a bloody ripper campfire meal. So hopefully this rain holds off. No saltwater crocs around here, so we can swim. Jess is gonna sit in this thing, and I'm gonna tie it to a tree for her so she can just sit there and the tide could just pull her that way.
A few moments later.
Woo!
All right, this fire is looking very good now. We've got a heap of really, really nice coals in there. And tonight we're gonna be cooking a Slovakia butterfly lamb. And we're gonna be cooking that in the campfire pot. So it's gonna be a Dutch Dutch oven cook. Got the camp cooker on the hot coals right now. Now what we need to do is put the hot coals on top just to cook our lamb. So we just grab some of these coals from in here and we just put this on top. So we just leave that sit for around 45 minutes to an hour and that should be all done. Right, good morning guys. No time to waste this morning, so straight into the kayak and we're gonna go check these nets. Let's get moving. Oh, no way.